Hello, and welcome to the InCrea Plus video lesson which will focus on the foundations for inclusive educational art making. In this lesson we will learn about three key frameworks and approaches which are, positive youth development, universal design for learning, and art therapy in education. Let's get started with positive youth development. Positive youth development is a strengths-based approach in which young people develop by identifying and refining skills, competencies, and interests in a way that helps them reach their full potential. PYD emphasizes that although there are adversities and developmental challenges that affect youth development, young people themselves play an active role in their own development and work on skills and qualities they need to flourish. Lerner and his colleagues proposed 5 C's as important indicators of positive youth development. Competence, which includes cognitive, social, academic and vocational competences. Confidence, which refers to an individual's view of their global positive value and capacities. Connection, denotes an individual's positive relationships with other people and the exchanges between the individual and the social environment. Character, represents internal value standards for correct and appropriate behaviors and respect for social and cultural regulations. Caring and compassion, refers to the capacity of sympathizing and empathizing with others. These 5 C's help to shape the 6th C, contribution, which includes active participation, and developing and using leadership skills. So, why is positive youth development so important? A high level of PYD is proven to help adolescents cope with negative events or situations, while decreasing the negative impact on their own mental health. Promoting PYD will focus on enhancing young people's strengths and is able to improve self-control, interpersonal skills, problem-solving, the quality of relationships, commitment to schooling, and academic achievement. Now, we can move on to our second topic and look at the universal design for learning. Universal design for learning or UDL is an approach to teaching and learning that gives all students equal opportunity to succeed. It includes instructional goals, methods, materials, and assessments that are flexible enough to accommodate learner differences. It aims at removing the barriers in the curriculum while building scaffolds, supports, and alternatives that meet the learning needs of a wide range of students. UDL focuses on 3 key concepts which are: providing multiple means of engagement, the why of learning; providing multiple means of representation, the what of learning; providing multiple means of action expression, the how of learning. When we talk about engagement, we are talking about the ways learners become interested and motivated to learn something. Effective engagement also helps students understand the reasons they are learning something and it makes it relevant to their lives. Multiple options for engagement ensure that all students are motivated to learn. Representation is the way we present information to students. Since students perceive information in diverse ways, customization is key. This involves providing information in more than one format, such as textbooks, audio files, digital books, or images and graphs to ensure that all students are benefiting from the content. Finally, we have action and expression. Once students have taken in the information, it's time for them to express and show what they've learned. Students express what they know differently, so it is important to be flexible in the way that students demonstrate their knowledge of the subject, whether that is through a test, a presentation, a project or something else. Planning for all learners can be a challenge, but with this 4-step process we can ensure everyone is catered for. It involves setting appropriate goals for all students, analyzing the current status of the curriculum in the classroom to identify learning barriers, applying UDL to lessons to maximize learning, and finally teaching the UDL lessons and revising them as required. The last topic of this lesson will focus on art therapy in education. Art therapy is a technique rooted in the idea that creative expression can foster healing and mental well-being. The goal is to utilize the creative process to help people explore self-expression and find new ways to gain personal insight and develop new coping skills. The creation or appreciation of art is used to help people explore emotions, develop self-awareness, cope with stress, boost self-esteem, and work on social skills. There are many branches of art therapy including drama therapy, music therapy, games therapy, and movement therapy. When practicing art therapy, there are some important considerations that must be taken into account. Confidentiality. It is essential to create a safe and trusting therapeutic environment. The space where art therapy is taking place must be quiet, spacious and isolated from external sounds. Time allocation. Dedicating sufficient time is also important if significant progress is to be made. And that ends our video lesson. We hope that this has been useful to you and you have enjoyed the content.